Hi everyone, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very fun and exciting video, and that is the ultimate challah taste test. I'm doing the hard investigative journalism so you don't have to. I am taste testing national chain store-bought challah to let you guys know which one is the best. So for anybody who celebrates Shabbat every week and anyone who celebrates Shabbat every week and wants to make a good solid investment and just know where to go, I hope this video helps you. And if you've never had challah before, then I hope that this video is a little bit of an eye-opener that you can buy challah just at your local grocery store and it's really delicious. So let's jump in. I've got my challah covers. I just want to show you guys that we use every week. This is from a company or an organization called Yad L'Kashish that gives handicapped and elderly people in Israel a chance to make handmade Judaica like this. And then this one I always get asked about. It was made by my mother-in-law, and no, she's not making any more, but it is so beautiful. But I bet you could get, if you know how to needlepoint or know someone who does, you could find that pattern. But we got it for our, I think wedding or engagement, I think wedding. And it has our initials on the back. And then the challah board that we use every week is this one by Annie Glass. We also got it when we got married. It's gorgeous. I love, love, love it. And now on to the challah. So traditionally in Judaism on Shabbat, before you eat challah, you say the Hamotzi prayer. So many Jewish prayers over food and doing things like this begin with Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, which is blessed are you, God, King of the universe. And then for the challah, we say Hamotzi lechem min haaretz, for giving us this bread from the earth. So let's jump in. Like I said, I only picked national chain grocery stores so that anyone in America who watches this will be able to kind of do their own taste test. And there's a few things I want to know from you guys. Number one, do you buy your challah from the store? Do you buy it from the great bakery? Or do you bake it yourself? Should I do a bakery taste test for challahs? I would love that, but I figure as soon as I can only get to the bakeries local to me, I'm not sure how interesting that would be to you guys. And lastly, do you break your challah or do you slice your challah at the Shabbos table? Okay, by the way, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Marian. I make videos about being a mom and being a Jewish mom. They're not all as crazy as this one, but subscribe so you don't miss any. Okay, I also have my receipts to let you know how much everything was. So let's start off with Trader Joe's. This challah was $3.99, and I often buy my challahs from Trader Joe's. I think they're really good, but I obviously have not compared them in as scientific a way as today. So I'm gonna take it out. First, I will say that this challah looks good. It's just got a good look to it. It's like a classic Shabbat table challah. Well, clearly like bakery or grocery store bought, but still, like, it's got a good look. I like the color, golden brown. And here's for the taste. Good. Just a solid classic challah. A little bit more on the dense side. Give you guys a peek in there. This one is a little bit on the sweeter side, but in a good way. Just delicious. 10 out of 10. I would give this an 8 out of 10 for the Trader Joe's challah, only because it doesn't taste the freshest. And here's a little caveat to my scientific experiment. I bought all of these on either a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and I don't know when each grocery store restocks their challah. I always think if you go Thursday or Friday morning, you're getting a fresher one, but I don't know. So this one says it expires, let's see, what's the date today? This one expires tomorrow, so I probably had a little bit of a less than fresh one, but still I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It means it would have been replaced before Shabbat, because tomorrow's Thursday. 8 out of 10 though, very good challah. Okay, next up, let's move on to Safeway. Safeway's challah was $3.49. I rarely to never buy my challah at Safeway, but that's just because I don't generally grocery shop at Safeway. nothing against Safeway. I just don't, I mean, I actually do live close to one, but I don't know, it's not like, it's not on my exact route. It's not on my favorite route. It could be, but it just isn't for whatever reason. I'm sure you guys are all the same. You have like your favorite spot, your go-to. Safeway is just not it for me at this point in my life. It has been in the past. Okay, let's look at this challah. Already on style, I'm gonna have to dock some points because it's as flat as a pancake. Like, that is just too flat and wide. It might be coming across as really pretty on camera, actually, now that I'm looking at it. But in person, it's just too flat and wide. I don't have too high hopes for this, but I'm gonna take a piece. I'm not gonna go for such an end piece because sometimes those are not the best pieces, as y'all know. Wow. Okay, I actually really like that. That's really good. That one expires on Friday, so I don't know if they would have restocked this if I went again later this week. So it's probably a day fresher than the Trader Joe's. But that is really good. Okay, it doesn't look that good, but it's a lot less sweet than the Trader Joe's one, and it's got perfect chewy consistency. I want to give this a higher score than Trader Joe's, but I have to dock it on appearance, so I guess we'll give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, next up we're moving on to Giant. I actually got two breads from Giant, and Giant, okay, tell me if I'm wrong, Giant is attached to Kroger or Ralph's in California. I'm from California, so like my grocery stores were Ralph's and Vons, but I know that Giant is part of a larger like conglomerate, so let me know who they're part of. I think they had two different challahs. The first one is called a challah twist, and the second one is a pan challah. I'll show you them in more detail. I also often get my challahs at Giant. Giant is not my favorite grocery store, but it's kind of convenient, and I end up there a lot with doing the pickup, the online order pickup, so I often will get it from there. Their challah is a little bit more expensive. This one is $4.99. This one has a sell by date of Saturday, so this is probably a good fresh one. And kind of similar to the Trader Joe's, I like the look of it. This is like, you know what, it's a lot smaller than the Trader Joe's one for $1 more, something to think about. But I like this golden look. I like its height. I know this challah tastes well because we have it many a Friday night. And it's good. It's a classic grocery store challah. It didn't surprise me the way that Safeway one did. That one was really good. But this one is fine, like nothing special. Good if toasted with some butter. But, oh, I just remembered this. It sometimes has an aftertaste. I don't know what causes it, probably some preservative or something. But it's got some aftertaste. Also, I should note, because these are all made in the bakeries of the national chain grocery stores, they are not marked kosher because they're technically not made in a kosher bakery. So even though the ingredients are kosher, and they are almost always parve, which means they have no milk because you're going to be eating them, you know, with your meat meal on Shabbat. You just want to be careful because it depends how strictly you keep kosher. Some of these aren't going to fit the bill for you. Okay, I'm sorry to Giant because I order them so often, but I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. That aftertaste really bothers me, and I don't want another piece. Okay. Giant's second challah, which is $4.49, 50 cents cheaper, looks like this. It's called a pan challah. I know a lot of people who bake their challahs this way. You put them in a loaf pan and they sort of puff up at the top. I personally have never made a challah this way, but maybe I will try. And I'm not sure how often I've even eaten a pan challah before, but let's get into it. I'm not feeling it. Let's see when this one expires. Oh, here we go. July 31st. Yeah, so Saturday, but I just don't like it. I don't even want to eat it. 5 out of 10, like not even as good as the regular challah. Okay, I'm done with those. Let's move on to the last challah of the bunch. This is the Whole Foods challah. this is also $4.99, so on the higher end of our challah prices. And this one expires on Friday. So again, not sure if they would have restocked this or not. I have bought challah from Whole Foods many times. Not all the time because it's not so close to me. Or rather, I'm just like too lazy to go in the parking lot. But yeah, but once in a while we do, and I have always had good experiences that I recall. Presentation, top marks. Look at this. This is a good looking classic challah. And in terms of weight, this is the heaviest challah I've held. The heaviest challah I've held. This is a good hefty challah. Kind of dense. All right. It's almost, I'm a little concerned why it's so heavy and dense. All right, let's see. Let's do the taste test. Oh, Whole Foods challah is the best store-bought challah. I'm gonna give it to them. It's the best, and I mean, it's not surprising because the Whole Foods, I mean, most food at Whole Foods is pretty delicious, and most food in their bakery is really good. But this is really good, classic, perfect challah. This tastes like a bakery challah to me. This is good. By the way, I already had lunch, but I am 6-7 months pregnant, so 8 months, no, 7 months pregnant, so I can handle more challah. But yeah, wow. Winner, winner, Shabbos chicken for dinner. This is 10 out of 10. This is really good. I'm honestly surprised. Like, even though I've had all these challahs in the past, I've never compared them. And like, I don't even remember sometimes where I bought it, what it tastes like, but now I know. So let me give you my ranking from 1 to 5, we're 5 to 1, 5 being the worst, 1 being the best. 5, coming in at the bottom of the list is the giant pan challah. Don't like it. Don't like that aftertaste, kind of dry. Number 4 is the giant regular challah. TBH, I thought I liked giant challah, but I guess I don't. That aftertaste is not good. The bread is nothing special. I mean, it's fine if you have to buy it, but not my winner. Coming in at number 3, I'm gonna go with Trader Joe's. I have had fresher challahs than this one. This is just not a very fresh one and nothing special, but it's fine, it'll do the job well. Coming in at a very surprising number 2, the Safeway challah. Minus its weird flat shape, I was really impressed with the taste and with the freshness. And it just surprised me because it didn't look that great. And number 1, y'all know it, it's the Whole Foods challah from their Hearth Breads Bakery. So let me know, do you guys agree? Where do you get your challahs? What do you think is the best? Should I move on to the bakery editions? I also, of course, have a challah recipe that I love to make on Fridays, but since I've been pregnant, I really have lacked a lot of the energy to do a lot of cooking, but I'll get back to it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this fun video and joining me on this grand challah adventure. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to let me know, and hit that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss any more of my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!